So the book that I'm reading right now is this book called Visual Guide to Hedge Funds. Legal process, marketing process, every single little thing that I need to know when it comes to starting a hedge fund. This is the reason why I'm doing this blog to begin with, to document my whole entire journey. Basically, Monday is not a trading day for me because weekend market is closed and I prefer not to trade based on Friday charts and price. When you're not trading, especially on weekends, Saturday and Sunday, the best thing to do is either number one, to backtest, or number two, to read a forex trading book. To those of you who actually inbox me in my Facebook or Instagram or emailed me wanting to learn forex from me, currently I do not have an online platform yet just for you guys, but I'm going to have some online courses in the few months down the road. So in the meantime, if you are in other countries, you're not in Singapore, I'll provide as many tips as I can in this forex trading blog so that you can also learn along the way as I develop my course for you guys. I realized that one very important point that they mentioned in this book is really, in order to become a really good trader, you need to understand that it's more important to make money than it is to be right. Okay, let me just... Meaning that if you realize that you make a mistake in your trading, then you need to be willing to cut your losses. Because too many people, they just want to be correct about things, so they are not willing to cut their losses, so they end up losing a lot of money when the trade doesn't go their way. So check out this book if you want to. I just recommend books that I find is useful for a lot of traders. Okay? And with that, talk to you soon. It's dinner time and there's still no trades. So if in the next few hours there's still no trades, then that's the trading day for today. And it's so important to be patient and have the emotional discipline to not trade sometimes, because a lot of people, they tend to force a trade, and that's how a lot of people get killed in trading. So never ever engage in forced trading. So for pound yen today, there's actually a potential sell, but then there's a major resistance somewhere right here, so I wouldn't sell at this point. And also in the H1 time frame is actually uptrend, whereas in the H4 time frame is actually against the trend. So we want to wait for both time frames to be in sync before we really make the trade in this case. Now every single day I receive emails from strangers all around the world, and today I received a very interesting email. This guy was like, "Hey Karen," then I was like, "Yeah, what's up?" Then he's like, "Oh, can you like help me become a millionaire?" A lot of traders, they go into forex trading thinking that they can become a millionaire overnight, which of course is not so realistic, because we have all been sold this dream that we can attend a 2-day program and then come up as a millionaire after 3 to 4 months. Forex trading is supposed to be a gradual education rather than an overnight course. So never ever rush the whole entire process. It is super important. Again, be super patient. So for Euro Japan yen, there's actually a breakout today from previous day resistance. So if you can see clearly, previous day resistance somewhere right here, and then there's a breakout right here. And for those of you who trade breakouts, this is a good movement to harvest, to make a buy, because in H4 it's also in the uptrend and H1 is also in the uptrend for those of you who are day traders. This particular trade, I did not make it today because I'm still in the midst of testing a new strategy out, and so far it has been working pretty well. If it works out well in the next few months, I'm going to implement this new strategy. Hopefully today is going to be a good trading day. Update you later. Trades just now. There are many days like this where you can't make a lot of trades, or you can't make any single trade at all, and a lot of people, they become really itchy finger and they need to just buy and sell something for the sake of buying and selling something. And now this is really dangerous, because if we force a trade, we are gonna end up losing money, which is not a very good outcome for a lot of people. So one very important thing to know is that we should see ourselves as a business owner running a trading business. In that way, we wouldn't have the tendency to want to trade every single day, every single hour, every single minute. You'll be a lot more disciplined as a trader. You'll be able to manage your risk a lot better. Also, take your trading seriously rather than taking this like a side hobby, okay? And a lot of times when you don't have any trades, just go do something else. Just go work out, just go read a book, just go whatever it is that you want to do. Just take your mind off trading. So with that, I'm gonna go work out right now. Talk to you soon. For it to go to somewhere at 110.78. Then similarly for Canadian yen, right? Waiting for a bearish movement as well. As for pound dollar, I'm waiting for a slight bullish movement upwards, somewhere to 1.29724. Otherwise, if it breaks above previous day high, which is 1.29896, then there will be potential breakout trade, provided there's momentum for the price to go slightly more bullish. So currently, there are no trades in the market because there are lots of retracement, and also there are lots of currencies that are not within the trend. Very important to not trade when the currency is against the trend. And the other thing that's very important is also when the market is currently lacking momentum to go bullish or bearish, also very important to choose to not trade, because you want to make sure that momentum is on your side every single time that you trade. And including also when you're trading a breakout, it's also important that you need to ensure that the momentum is there. I come here, I need to donate money to the needy, because if I don't donate money to the needy, I would feel really shitty about myself. I believe that in life is so much more than just earning money, and I get messages from people all the time in my inbox telling me that, hey Carol, I want to become a millionaire. Then I'll ask them back, why do you want to become a millionaire? And then they'll be like, oh, actually I don't know, that I want to use that money to buy a nice car, to buy a nice house, to impress people that forever cannot be impressed. So my question to you is, what do you want to use that $1 million for? What do you want to use that $10 million for? It's so important to have a bigger purpose when you are a trader. Do you want to use that money to help people who are less advantaged? Do you want to use that money to help your loved ones? Do you want to use that money to bring your family to go around the world to travel? Do you want to use that skill and impart that skill to the next generation? When you have a bigger purpose, every single time a setback hits you, you're not going to give up as easily as compared to somebody who is just here for the money, who is just here for the get-rich-quick scheme. I'm going to conduct a seminar in about 1 hour. I'm going to share with the participants today how I trade the currency markets, and with that, it's going to be exciting. Update you soon. Ready to rock and roll? With swimming, and right now let's go make some trades. Just finished with a coaching session. My job as a trainer is to help people become really great traders, and hopefully also have a better ROI than me. I'm happy if my students are doing better than me, because that is my job as a trainer. My job as a trainer is to also help beginner traders to become profitable. Once they're able to do that, I feel that my job is more or less done. And most importantly, work hard towards your financial goals, because nothing worthwhile ever comes easy at all. Time to read a lot of books so that you can eventually live the life that other people cannot have. And with that, have a good weekend, guys. Happy trading next week.